Hi guys, it's me, Susan. Day 39, I believe, of the Broken Hip Club. I'm trying something different this morning. I am posting in the morning. I started thinking, it usually goes downhill from here, so maybe I should start when I'm feeling good, although not every morning is like that. Um, Things are getting back to normal. This is the first morning I'll be seeing a 9 o'clock patient. I had been uncertain as to whether I could get myself together in time to do that, but I was able to this morning, even though Jolie, my friend Jolie, who's right here, I don't know if she'll reveal herself today or not, had a very difficult night. I'm not really sure what was wrong with her, except I think I fed her early yesterday afternoon, and I think like she got starving or something during the night. She just wouldn't stay put no matter what I did. So didn't get a lot of sleep. Also have a new phenomenon that I need to report, which is peripheral neuropathy. And if any of you who have had it totally know that it's not good news. It really had not. I had not really been noticing except for little bits here and there. But last night I did not. I've been, when I can, I've been skipping the pain medicine during the night. Just really taking it during the day, a couple of hours in advance of when I'm going to do my exercises or go to physical therapy. And last night I didn't take it in the middle of the night, and about 1 or 2 o'clock. Peripheral neuropathy is it's an experience usually in the feet or hands, in the extremities. That's why they call it peripheral. It's out to the ends of the body, that has to do with nerve damage and faulty signals going back and forth regarding the experience of pain or sensation. Sometimes people feel kind of numbness in the area, and sometimes, which is what I had, a burning. It's almost like electrical impulses going into your in your feet or foot. In this case, it's just the injured leg that it's happening with. So I think that's normal. In the middle of the night, as I got up and took some pain medicine, which I think helped eventually, but I'm reading online while I'm waiting for it to kick in. And they said when it is due to an injury or an underlying condition that can be treated, then it may very well get less over time. But I also know of cases where people have had it on an ongoing basis. Hopefully that won't be me. Otherwise, I went to physical therapy yesterday. I'm feeling like I'm making progress, and but it's so slow. I'm just not progressing as fast as I like. I'm able to put full weight on the bad leg. I think I told you I progressed to using just one crutch instead of two when I go out. So it's all good. It's just the patience part of it is really. I'm happy because when I think of how I've been dressing since I've been back. The first week I was back, this is the third week that I've been back. The first week I wore these kind of almost like clown pants. They were stretchy black pants because my leg was still hugely swollen, and I just kind of shuffled around and wore the same thing every day that week, which I did last week too. Not the same thing from the week before, but the same different thing. I've always wished that we could wear uniforms, and I think I may end up doing that at the end of this whole ordeal, like black pants and then different tops, but black pants every day, why not? If you have to dress it up, wear a different colored top or a different necklace or something like that. So that may be one good thing that comes out of this. No more need to shop for clothes. That would be nice. Oh, what else can I tell you? My mood has improved. I'm trying to think back to where I think it had started improving already the last time that I spoke to you. Again, it was very illuminating to me to go through the things I went through last weekend, the depression and struggling with that, and I just feel that it's it's not, I can't call it scary. It's not scary. It's just weird. I'm just not used to having my emotions really be that negative and prominent. But I have to think that it's healthy because it's appropriate to my situation. So I'm not really fighting it. It just sucks, I think, as most people who have felt depressed would agree. But denying it isn't, or being upset about it isn't going to do any good. So I'm trying to get as much out of this whole experience as I can. Oh, I did, a lot of you have asked about my final exam for the cancer, and I did finally schedule that. That is going to be next Tuesday, the 22nd of April. So hopefully we can put that one to rest. That would be my hope, if not my expectation. I don't really want to have expectations, but I'll be happy to get that done. I'm in the midst of making an appointment with the endocrinologist who's going to help me work on the osteoporosis issue. And, I read once where someone said that growing old, successful aging means scheduling your life around your doctor's appointments. And, I laughed when I read it. I could imagine, but now I'm living that, and my doctor's appointments, my physical therapy appointments, I guess it's reality, I read a bit, and today in the paper there's a new group that's formed. It's a kind of, I think it's going nationwide, but there's one in San Antonio now called the Death Cafe, and people get together and talk about death. And the lady said, we're all going to experience it, but nobody really wants to talk about it, and yet it's kind of important. So I thought that was kind of intriguing, to talk about aging and death, and it sounds like morbid topics, but that's just because we've defined them as maybe bad, and that's ironic to say something is bad, which is also inevitable. It kind of sets us up to feel crappy about something that we can't avoid. So I don't know, I thought that was kind of interesting. This whole experience has kind of thrust me into the experience of aging and having to accept that my mental attitude is not enough. I mean, I like having a positive mental attitude, but it's not enough to overcome the limitations of my body and how old it is. It may be, my recovery may be slower because of my age. And again, that's not a good or bad thing. It's just a fact. And I maybe need to live more in that reality so that I can accommodate and work with those things. I did give my physical therapist a little suggestion to create a tip sheet for motivation, because I felt like, although for the moment I seem to have resolved my problems with motivation to do the exercises, I have a little system down that works for me, which is primarily breaking it up into smaller chunks. Do 2 exercises over here lying on the bed, then go over here and do 2 or 3 more in the walker, and then I have a recliner that I do some of the other ones in. It kind of breaks it up and makes it more possible, so I'm getting through them quicker as well. But I think that that's one of the reasons I'm doing the post this morning, because motivation-wise, you try to maximize the likelihood of success. And I've been thinking about posting for several days, but by the time I get home from work and I, do my exercises and just collapse, I'm just not, I'm not in the best frame of mind for it. So I thought today I'd do it this morning. That's all as far as an update. I hope to be able to, I don't know what I hope to be able to do. I was going to say something about like needing to improve this, or needing to talk about better things, or I don't know, make it more interesting or something. But that's just sort of a chronic feeling I always have. You can always do better. But I'm just gonna ignore that for right now and say I'm happy to be talking to you all. I'm happy that I'm making progress. I'm frustrated that it's so slow. I accept that it's so slow, but I'm still emotional about it, I would say. It gets to me. but I'm plugging on and gradually putting more and more pieces together, and I guess that's all I can really ask of myself. So thanks for your support, and hope you all are doing real well. Please let me know if if there's anything you want from me. I'd be happy to visit with you and talk to you about whatever's going on with your life as well. This is, even though I'm the only one here, it's not supposed to be just about me. And in the meantime, I want you to live well, laugh often, and love much, and I will get back to you soon on the Broken Hip Club. Okay, bye-bye.